Electric vehicles are interesting to me, and I've worked in electric vehicles for the last 9 years because of the fact that they are the start of conversations about so many positive things about the future that we're working to create. We're not talking about cars, we're talking about future transportation systems. We're talking about future energy systems, we're talking about behaviour change, education, enlightenment, and we're talking about environmental protection and economic opportunities.
75% of CO2 emissions is transportation, and more than half of that is road transportation. So basically, if we want to reach Paris agreements and even beyond that, we do need to prioritize electric transportation.
Asia actually takes in tailpipe emissions of 23% for the global aggregate emissions. Air pollution is the world's largest preventable health risk. And so if you use electric vehicles that with zero tailpipe emissions, we can then help lower our carbon footprint and lower our carbon pollution.
You know, we all accept that there will be cars in the future, so we have to try and work to make those cars clean and green and to make that happen as quickly as possible. I think you need to separate out the fact that promoting electric vehicles is not promoting car use. What we're trying to promote is intelligent use of motorised transport as part of a wider sustainable transport system.
What I think is important that we should focus on the major polluters in cities. You know, we're talking about taxi fleets, we're talking about buses, we're talking about delivery vans. Those are still in the cities and they will never vanish. So what we can do, the only thing we can do is, when they don't vanish, is to electrify them.
The whole strategy around transportation has previously been based on modal shift, moving from reducing the need to travel to trying to encourage people to use public transport as opposed to private transport. And actually, it's a lot more nuanced than that today. Because of the advances in electric vehicles, we have to accept that not all cars are bad and that not all public transport is good. In fact, in many cities, it's the buses that are the big problem. In cities like Manila, you know, jeepneys are the big problem. So we're trying to create a situation where we have electric private vehicles, but also electric public transport as well. We want a fossil fuel-free world where we don't have to be locked into the dependence and insecurity associated with fossil fuels.
We do need to have a solution. The problem is there. What solution is best in order to help mitigate or answer or provide a solution for that problem? One of it is going electric, whether it is a two-wheel, a three-wheel, or four-wheel, a bus. And even if you're on the pro or on the con side, I think all of us really are pro-environment, because I think the takeaway there is there are some issues that we do need to tackle.